Hey, what is up everyone? It's Rinku and welcome back to the weekly patch notes. So today it's June 21st, and even though we got the Striker Awakening, which has been long awaited, we've got a lot of other amazing things. Some of it literally came out in Korea last week, some of it Korea's had for probably months, but there's a lot of stuff today, which is pretty exciting for NA and EU, so I guess let's get into it. So first up are all the events. Now, most of the events from last week and the previous weeks have ended. Let's just go over the ones that ended before we go into the crazy new ones. The Golden June event has ended, the Rose Festival has ended, the Growth of Kama Sylvia Tree event has ended, even though that one actually ended early and I just saw it spam in server chat. Is it ended or no? It's been confirmed that it was ended early and it's ended officially on these patch notes, as well as the Black Spirit Adventure event has ended, but they've talked about wanting to revamp this completely, so hopefully when they start bringing it back, maybe it'll look different, be crazy different, because right now what we have is kind of dumb, especially since they took out the loyalty rewards. So what actually do we have for events today? We have some crazy OP stuff. So basically, increased drop rate for all this. Blackstone's weapon and armor has been increased for killing all monsters. The drop rates for sharpened hards have been increased for gathering, and the drop rate for ancient relic stones has been increased for fishing. So just increasements all around, pretty good stuff. They also have, in celebration of completing the Growth of Kama Sylvia Tree event, we'll be preparing additional events as a reward to all players. Now it says these events will be opened shortly, and we will let you know the details soon. So I actually cannot tell you much about the details. It just says increased rates of stones for another week. Some secret shop sale, and then you get a blessing of Kama Sylv for 7 days, of course, because we get so many of those. Also, the Striker level up contest has ended. I wonder who will be the winner, how far I got. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, so I guess the contest to see who is the highest level Striker within, I guess it's been a month now, something like that, and they will announce the winners tomorrow, so that's pretty hype. And that's it for the events. There's like, finally the events are done, we have so much more stuff to get into. Now this is something that I believe has been in Korea for a while now, because I didn't even know when it came to Korea, but a new battle arena has been added. This is not the Arsha arena, this is like an arena outside the town, but this is one that anyone can teleport to at any time, and it's all like one centralized hub with PvP, and there's dummies where you can test things. It's just amazing. So according to this, anyone who is level 50 or above can teleport to this arena, as long as they have full HP. When escaping out of the arena, there's a 1-minute cooldown after first entering before you can teleport back. The scarecrows are placed within the arena so you can practice your skills and combos. There are no death penalties and you can resurrect immediately, regardless of what it says. I always have to mention that because everyone's like, what it says you have to pay pearls, but yeah, it's because they're too lazy to tell you that it's a free whatever. But yeah, you don't actually pay pearls there. And there are invisible walls surrounding the arena so you can't get outside the boundaries. The only way you can get back and forth between this place is teleporting. You can't have maids, pretty given. And this battle arena is located in Ilia Island, which is pretty cool. So that's that. That's gonna be really exciting. I'm sure we're gonna go there pretty much in game as soon as I'm done with this video. But yeah, so new titles have been added for hunting. Pretty cool. I don't know how you get it, but I'm assuming you just hunt a lot, and since I hunt a lot, maybe I will get or already have some of these titles. No idea, but figure of loading the list, hit first, think later, WoW, Slifoe, and Lonely Wolf. And now the long-awaited, I don't know, just what the fuck? What the actual fuck? I'm just gonna say it, like, I don't understand why. Why do you need to do this? Karma lost when flagging up and PKing other players is increased. I think they meant to say decreased because I think they're just dumb. So to kill a player, it used to cost 60,000 karma, and you could kill about, what was it, like 4 times, and now it's increased to this, so that means we're only going to be able to kill 2, maybe 3 times before negative. It's just like, it's really making it so pretty much anyone can grief you. It's just kind of annoying. Like, it's going to make it so that way it encourages people to flag in guilds. It's going to make it so people who aren't in guilds can just grief infinitely. It's just going to be bad. Like, why? Everyone doesn't like the karma because they run out of it too quick. Like, what's the point of karma? Like, what's the point of even flagging up if there's gonna be a limit 2 kills later that's not gonna let you? And like, I just don't understand at all why they would want to do this. It's making our game more like Korea, which is not a good thing, I don't think. This is not what anyone wants on the server, I'm pretty sure. It just, I don't get it. Let me just try to think about this for a second. Alright, so I guess what I don't understand about this karma update is it doesn't really affect random, like, one-time PKs. It only affects, like, when you're repeatedly killing someone. And most of the time, it's to like kick someone out of the spot because you're obviously stronger and you most likely have already been there or were going to train there longer. I kind of don't understand it. I mean, we already have a limit. Why just make it a bullshit limit where we can only kill 1 or 2 times? Because like, I would think if someone is really geared and they've been there all day, they don't want to just be kicked out by like low-level people because you can't kill them anymore. Like, it just doesn't work. So I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. So as soon as he kills two noobs and then they come back and continue killing all his stuff, even if he just like messes up rotation, goes backwards, does anything, you can pretty much disrupt anyone that way until they get back their karma. And the only way to get back karma is to kill shit. So if you're already disrupting their entire pattern of killing shit, it's kind of messed up. Like, you would think that they would have the option to like fight you and the winner would succeed. You know, if you lose, go get back up, come back, have an all-out war. But this update is making it so everyone's gonna have to declare war, and if you're not in a guild, then you're just a griefer and you're just someone that everyone looks down on. It just doesn't make sense at all. I don't get it. I hate griefing, I hate karma, I hate the whole kind of system and how messed up it is, but they're making it to like discourage fighting at all, which I thought was the point of open world PvP. I hope this doesn't turn out like bad. Anyways, let's just continue on. You guys can post about your opinions in the comments. I might be talking out of my ass, but I mean, I kind of have an opinion. Everyone says the karma system is broken. I mean, that's pretty much everyone's opinion that I've ever heard. I think this just makes it more broken, which is just disappointing. So, we do have, you know, the Striker Awakening. You know, all the Striker mains have been waiting. It's finally out. Striker Awakening is out. It's called the Guard Brace. Very interesting. You guys can check out my Striker Awakening quest. I did it in Korea when it came out in Korea. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have been watching that. But it's finally here. I'm sure it's exactly the same as well. We've gotten pretty much every single update Korea's gotten. We've got the armor set as well. The Blazing Inferno. We'll look at that in game at the very end. And we also have, I haven't even talked about it until now. I didn't even know until I read down in the patch notes earlier. But we have the new Sazin area and all the XP buffs that Korea just got. So if you guys didn't watch my last week's video on Korea patch notes, basically they got all this literally last week and we just got it today instantly. This is a huge update. This is an entire grinding spot update. Basically, this puts new monsters next to Sazins and also increases the experience of everything in Media pretty much, besides Sazins, with XP, and it takes away their green crystals and gives them a better drop. So, Abandoned Iron Mine, Main's Hideout, Wandering Rogues, Helms, and Elrics have all gained additional experience with less HP. That's insane. The fact that we got it a week after Korea, that's insane. So, that's pretty awesome. Again, like, it replaces the green crystals. They no longer drop. They now drop black stones of armor, and also, I thought instead the drop for blackstone armor is increased. I thought in Korea they had Hercules chest plates. Maybe they didn't decide to give that to us. But yeah, basically the spawns in Sazin Garrison have been changed a lot. I think it talks about it. Oh no, it's right here. New grinding spot, Schultz Guard Post, will be added to Sazin Garrison with ferocious monsters below. We can actually go look at that in game. At the end of the video, I'll show you guys on the map where it is, and I'll actually ride up there with my horse so you guys can see a glimpse before I start. I mean, I'll probably train there after. Pretty interesting stuff. Also says Hunter Monster Giant Fox not being responsive at some times has been fixed. I'm not sure what the Giant Fox monster is. I'm not actually sure. We have the Awakening quest for Striker, the new title, Striker Awakening, knowledge has been added, And I think we're finally wrapping up. So that's been it for pretty much, like, the first comment is karma, lol. See, this is what I'm talking about. What the fuck? That out of the only thing in these entire patch notes that is bad is this fucking update, the karma update. Literally, good job on everything else. Everything else is really awesome in this patch notes. Everything gives me hype except for that one karma. I like how they just sneak it in so subtly in the middle of the patch notes. But I've rambled on too much. I think it's time to go in game, look at the cash shop, and like I said, we'll try to go and look at that new grind spot. Be right back. Alright, so now it's time for the cash shop, and it's not much. It's just the striker. You know, he has a desert camo, he has a forest camo, and he has, okay, well, let's look at the awakening first. Okay, you know, that's pretty cool. You know, steaming tree gloves. And then the desert one, you know, I didn't give this a second thought, but here we go. Okay, it looks pretty cool, you know, it's got some armory there, it's got some color, it's got some steam, that's for sure. It's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. I like the effect, at least. And then we have the awakening set for striker. That is so cool. At the very end, I'll cut to my Blue Goku character really quickly. I like the lava in there as well, just everything. Very, very cool. But before I go to Blue Goku, I do want to show off this new area. You know, we're here at Sazin Garrison. So Sazin's, I believe, is untouched over here, but this area is the new area, I believe. And we have the whole area. So Sazin's is the same, but this is going to be like a higher level, like the next place to go to Sazin's, so that way you don't have to go all the way to Pirates in case you want a better training area. This will still give you as much money as Sazin's. Like, this might be the place where I actually train. This might be my next dream area. And look how many there are. I'm going to need to learn some rotations. But yeah, can we kill them though? Like, will I have any idea what I'm doing now? Don't talk about my UI. I understand my UI looks crazy bad right now. That's actually going to be a future video. So, you know, if you want to figure out what's wrong with my UI, there'll be a video on my channel of me fixing it up, hopefully soon. And that is why I haven't changed it in this video. I've actually been like, I pretty much reinstalled Windows and I'm playing on a different drive right now. So that's kind of why, the little backstory. So you guys enjoyed that little story I had, and that is the new area. There's tons more there. Like I said, I'm sure I will go there today, tomorrow. It sounds like a good place to train. I just want to show you guys that they are new monsters. There's no cannoneers, there's just guys with big hammers over there. But they are a little bit more beefier. Like you saw, I could kill them, but I wasn't one-shotting them. Like with my armor, about 200 AP, that can pretty much one-shot Sazin's like nothing. But those guys had a little bit more bulk, so I did want to show that to you guys. And yeah, I guess the last thing to do is go to Blue Goku. So this is what Blue Goku would look like if I got his awakening outfit that came out today. He looks really, really badass. Let's just take a second to appreciate this. Now, this is without awakening weapon, and then with awakening weapon. It's pretty much the same. It's just a lot of gold and a lot of armor, and it's very, very cool stuff. I didn't even realize until just now that these gold lines are actually pulsating, as well as the lava pulsating in here, and just like the flow of everything pulsing off of him, and like the amber shooting up. There's just a lot of effects. It looks really crazy cool. So that is today's update. I think we've covered everything. I changed a little bit in this episode, so let me know how you guys liked today's episode. Let me know how I can make it better in the future. Just give me all your opinions. I'm open to everything. And I also read all the comments below. I answer everyone, no matter how newbie the question is. I don't care. I just want to help people because you guys help me a ton. So shout out to you guys. Also, special shout out to my patrons who are actually supporting me directly, and they will actually help me make all these episodes better. Like, they are actually giving me time to do this, and the more Patreons I have, the more free time I will have to do this, until hopefully maybe someday I will just pour my entire life into like pretty much gaming and just like this awesome cool stuff you guys are seeing today. So I guess that's it. Thanks again, and if Korea has patch notes tomorrow, if they have any kind of update with any kind of announcement or anything, I'll probably just have a video on it, so check back tomorrow. And if all else fails, I'll have several videos for BDO this week, as I said, my UI and other stuff. And then next week, I'm sure we'll have even more patch notes, because we're still waiting on Kama Sylvia. Like, we want the continent. We want the content and the continent, so give it to us. Alright, I think that's it. Bye-bye.